Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. What? Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Repulsor!
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something.
Revelio.
Oh.
Oh. Expelliarmus! Confringo!
It's my second week in the camp. More arrived each day. The Muggle doctors even, some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. Fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating scar remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. Seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
I didn't see that one. Fuck. Okay.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Oh. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol.
Oh,
I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so.
There's just dialogue.
I didn't see any
dialogue
traces
on
of it around your
dialogue.
sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Okay.
Look at this. It's amazing.
It's a story game.
Where
I mean, there's
are we,
plenty of
Deke?
story games that have plenty of combat or plenty of gameplay too.
It
You know what I'm
seems
saying?
to be a place for
just
your
seems to
beasts
be
to live, a vivarium
A
of
lot of
some
me sitting
sort.
here watching. You know.
Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
I mean, if the game had no gameplay at all, would you still just say it's a story game? Like, where do you draw the line of how much gameplay there is versus how much not? You know. Like, the game is still teaching me stuff. Fucking 11 or 12 hours into the game, it still wants to teach me things, dude.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for
That's
your
like
beasts.
an MMO.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I
but
only
it's
hope
not
we'll
an
have enough space for
MMO.
all
I
of
won't
them.
be playing this a
Deke
month from
hopes
now,
so too.
trying to fucking do
but if you
things.
do
You know what I'm
run out
saying?
of room, Madam Peckett Brood and
It will
Peck
have
in
an ending.
Hogsmeade will help.
It's a story you can wander away from with quests. Yeah, but listen, how do you guys not understand this? Like, the main story should be the most exciting part of the game, or at least one of them. I should be pretty excited to be following it and getting to a part where I'm fighting a boss, or I'm getting in cool battles and, like, coming across cool aspects of the game. So far, it's just like, it is like an MMO, because you're just going from guy to guy and doing, like, these little stupid fucking things. You know what I'm saying? Just, oh, go to this NPC and do this. Oh, go to this NPC and do this. Except you don't get the benefits of an MMO, because it's a single-player game. So it's like you're doing MMO things in a single-player game, right? And it's like, what should be happening is I should be getting into cool fights, cool situations, areas where I can go through and continue fighting. No, the game has you do a fetch quest, then drops you in a spot where you fight one set of mobs, and then you're back to fetch quests, dude. That's it. That's the game so far, with a shitload of talking. Man, I don't understand, like, the thought process of, like, just because we think that, or, like, some of us might think that there's not enough, like, gameplay to match, like, the story and cutscenes and all the stupid little things, right? I don't think that's like, oh, you have ADHD or you have an FPS brain. That's a stupid fucking way to think. What I was saying was, it is possible to still like story games and still have enjoyed other story games, and while still critiquing how much of fucking balance you have on this one, you know what I'm saying? My god, there's so many people that chat that have FPS brains that can't handle all the dialogue, dude. Yeah, it's crazy. Gameplay is kind of expected out of single-player games sometimes, too. Nutty.
Better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my uncle Rowland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumors that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Rowland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite?
What have we here? Another human. Was that your best?
Don't have time for this.
Confringo!
Kill Cellar.
Expelliarmus! Glacier!
Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Not quite. Easily diverted. Deadly mistake.
Glacier! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacier! Confringo! Accio!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Glacier! Expelliarmus!
Oh, that was meant for me. One less human.
Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Can I take them close? Be discreet.
Bro, why are you jumping, dummy?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio!
Bro, this line of sight shit.
Glacier! Expelliarmus!
I won't.
Was that Glacier?
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Come here, you.
Throw shit at me, no fucking problem. Bruh!
Glacier!
Much
Confringo!
you won't stop me.
Glacier!
Oh my lord.
Expelliarmus! Glacier! Confringo! Glacier! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Pity. Not quite.
Are you serious, dude?
Now to find out what happened here.
Oh, I'm getting mad, boys. I'm getting mad.
Confringo! Dago! Stupefy! Glacier! Glacier!
Bro.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacier! Confringo! Accio!
Come.
Confringo! Glacier! Expelliarmus!
Slippery little. What's that? No!
Expelliarmus.
What's that?
Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Both times he dodged that.
Glacius.
Bro.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of suspicion. What was that?
Disgusting kill.
Aha! There you are.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. This is the spot on the map. I best have my wits about me. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Not quite. Kill spells glance off of me.
Glacius. Confringo.
Easily diverted.
What went on here, I wonder? Glacius. Expelliarmus.
We're doing something here. We're going somewhere.
What will we find in here? Revelio.
Finally get to sink my teeth into a little combat, you know?
Not your best moment, I
Glacius. Confringo.
One less human to worry
Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius.
I shall have been so dead.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
We're all kind of being dudes.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Level 2. Level 1.
Aloha Mora. Confringo.
Prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Glacius. Accio.
It's the student from the town. You won't be able to stop Ranrock's loyalists. You've been paying defense against the
Glacius.
Oh! There's a lot of them. And that little dude up top's fucking me up. Okay, I think we just back it up when we go in there. Back it up, back it up. Sinking our teeth into some combat, though, thank the Lord.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Protego. Confringo.
I shall avenge your death.
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Won't get away with that.
Accio.
I shall avenge your death.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Hey, yo! That.
Revelio.
Didn't mind that fight.
A boiler door. How to open it?
Fuck, where am I, dude?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Someone's here.
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Level 17 almost?
Revelio.
Okay, shit up here.
Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oh, fire.
Confringo.
One way or another.
Confringo.
You don't believe you can defeat us, do you?
Accio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Accio.
Won't let you as a warrior.
Almost. Glacius.
Oh, you think you're so clever.
Accio.
You won't get away with that.
You won't stop me.
Glacius. Confringo.
No!
Expelliarmus.
Stop avoiding me.
Damn it.
Confringo.
I didn't fight you since before you were born.
Expelliarmus. Glacius.
I won't rest.
Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I will make you pay.
Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Get away.
No! I wonder if I should go kill those little motherfuckers up there first.
Confringo. Protego.
Can't handle a little old
Confringo.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Chat, tell me I'm not playing WoW.
Confringo! Accio! Glacier! Confringo! You can't!
I feel as though you're not even trying. Huh? I shall
Confringo! Expelliarm! Accio! Revelio!
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. Having my wand back is like being reunited. I must return home and...
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes.
Oh, I'm anxious. Thank you.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgott's?
just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that
Your poor
Rookwood and Hollow
character
are a threat to both of us, to all of us.
Has to
And we can
constantly
help to
sound like
take
a
them down
douche,
for good.
talking about how
That
special he
letter
is.
is the tangible proof that
all his
Officer Singer
friends.
needs. It is why I followed Hollow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Hollow is here after all.
Okay.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Expelliarmus! Accio! Compulso! Wingardium Leviosa!
I don't know what the fuck it wants me to do, chat. Maybe I need another box.
Levioso!
I don't want to talk about it. Literally, to get this quest, I had to get the Wingardium Leviosa.
I need to find a way into the Gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Dead end. Must be another way in. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Compulso!
What fucking gate?
Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! Depulso! Levioso! Depulso! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Depulso! Levioso! Depulso!
I'm trying to pull it. Well, let me. Oh wait, I have the wrong fucking thing. That's not a pull anymore.
Accio!
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that, Hippogriff?
Get this thing back!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that Hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof.
Fuck
Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination.
Capulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Not the safest place to sneak into. Capulso! Confringo! Glacius! Accio! Expelliarmus! Had enough yet. Confringo! Protego! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Accio!
Ah, the lamb
Glacius! Aloha Mora. Revelio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso! How's the view? Levioso!
Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You like shade?
Accio!
Levioso!
Confringo! Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Pretty shit.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
That's pretty cool.
Ho, ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
Pretty cool that you get flowers. Summit's so immersed right now. Ah, dude, I get so tired.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
What's your opinion on the game? This guy said he wanted more dialogue, but other than that, it's good. Really, there's just not enough talking, honestly. I feel like I'm just being left
5 hours of
walking
Hogwarts
around
making
mostly,
you
not
look
enough
like
talking.
you did 13 hours of Tarkov. Game
Dude,
that
right?
stressful or that boring? You grinding this out of peer pressure, man.
You know, it's not only the game, but it's also me playing a single player game. I'm not a single player game streamer nowadays. I don't really, it's hard for them to keep my attention. So it's two things at once, basically.